Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook friends. You're live with ChantalTV in Paris. It is again a confinement day. I don't even remember the day anymore. It's Saturday, the 11th of April, and confinement day 26. Total lockdown number 26. And I'm just seeing if you guys are arriving. If I have, I hear click, click. Yes, hi, Hel, hi. I see Hel, I see Robert. Oh my God, you guys, hello. Oh, there you are. Why are you all the way down there? You should be up there, Hel. Hi, Peter. Hi. Well, no time to waste. No time to waste. You're all here for one reason, because we have a new coffee chat guest all the way from Amsterdam. We have I have to give him applause. By MrMatthews, Tony. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm super good. Look at you sitting there in sunny Amsterdam.
Yeah, it's sunny. Oh, is that I hear the police coming under the water, actually.
Oh, wow. So we have ambulances here, and we have police over the canals there. Because you live next to a canal, yeah?
I'm at the end of my garden.
Wow. You are so sophisticated there in Amsterdam.
Well, lucky. Not everybody has a garden.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
You suddenly start to slow motion. I don't know what is happening here.
Same.
Yeah, it's just like you're in slow motion. Maybe that is. Wait, guys, I just have to solve a technical issue. Hold on. I just switched this.
Let me switch off. I think I have Spotify running in the background on Alexa.
Wait, I also take the cam off so you don't see me. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. Tony is fixing. But look at Amsterdam. Doesn't it look amazing? Hi, everybody. He's so fancy. Well, he looked around to get the best angle in the garden. So that's good.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better.
You're frozen.
Am I frozen? Well, I am.
Yeah,
no, but I'm not frozen in the real screen. I switched off this special thing where you're getting the other lens. That has to do with my Skype. Just act like you can see me, Tony. It's not your.
I had to take that screen grab. I'm going to send it to you afterwards.
Oh, was it like? Oh, you can't see it. Anyway.
It's like you just had a lemon. Speaking of lemons.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
But I still see your frozen screen.
Yeah.
I can't see the tool.
Wait, let me just go back to my Skype call. I closed everything off, so I can't even... Because basically what I did on Skype... Sorry guys, just figuring out still some technical issues here. Audio and video. Wait, I can swap it back, I think. I think now you can see me again. Can you see me? Okay.
There you are.
Oh, there I am. Yay! How is Eve? Very first question.
She's good. She is inside because normally she really wants to come out to the garden. But when I'm in the garden, because I'm gardening today, let me just show you what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that work? Oh.
Yeah, that will work if you turn it.
Hey.
Yes.
So I'm planting lots of grasses and stuff. And now that she sees me, she stays inside, which is really strange. And here's some people breaking the law. So as you know, you're not allowed on the canals in the center of the canal, and this is still considered the center. So you're only allowed 2 people per boat.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to drive on this canal, except for these very special people who must have permission from His Majesty himself.
Oh wow.
You'll see them now in a second. So yeah, it's kind of weird. You're not allowed to and the police are up and down the canals all day, and they fine you like €390 per person.
390 euros per person. So if every extra person will get an extra fine.
Yeah, these people should be.
Oh wow! So they are totally illegal there.
Completely, yeah.
So they would get 2 times 3, so 780 euros.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me just see. I see some people. Guys, fire away. What do you want to know about Tony? I see. Like, let me tell you who is here. We have Hal, we have Chris, we have Stacy, we have Sanjik, we have Earl, we have G. Hello. Bonjour, Chris. Bieder, Joseph, Jorge. Who else is there? Cameron Burl, Gal. Lily Day, that's Anne. Lily Day is her stripper name. Her husband gave her a stripper name. And Nina! Nina's here.
Hello, everyone. Sorry I can't see your comments because I'm on the phone, but hello to everyone who joined.
Hello. So, let's ask first. Like, so where are you from, Tony? And what do you do in Amsterdam?
I'm from Ireland, and here come these people again because they weren't allowed to drive up. And now they're like, oh my God, we can't. I hope the police follow them. Idiots.
Oh my God, and it goes super fast.
Cove idiots, I think they're called. Anyway.
Anyway, we get back to the topic.
I'm a what would you call me? I guess a creative?
A creative designer, director.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're doing in Amsterdam.
Yeah. Well, I live here. I've been living here for, gosh, what is it, 7 years now?
Wow, that goes so fast. I remember when it was just 2 years when we met.
Yeah, crazy. And how did we meet?
How did we meet?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Through
the internet.
Internet friends.
We met each other through the internet. We met each other through Periscope here.
Yeah, we were some of the OG Periscopers who were really making lots of noise and getting lots of attention and having lots of fun with the platform. I think, yeah, we had some really great fun.
Yeah, no, we had great fun. And I mean, it did help us also in our, development of directions of life, I think.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it was very interesting. I think too, I mean, even more relevant now, because I think people now see that how relevant social media is over traditional media in times like when this whole Corona thing is happening, and all of a sudden social media has become such a thing. It's like how people connect, it's how brands connect. Yeah, it's great. So if you know the ins and outs of it, it really helps.
Yeah, and we do know the ins and outs, I think. I think so. We can say that we know the ins. I just want to give you a high five for that, Tony.
Hey, high five.
High five. Yay! I have to give like a little triangle sound. Bing! So I'm seeing here, good morning from San Francisco. Easter is the reason for the season. Not sure what he means. But somebody asked something else. Stacy Matthews said, are we related, Matthews?
We could be. It's quite possible.
Far. Long time ago.
Yeah. Quite possibly.
Quite possibly. What made you go to Amsterdam?
I wanted to leave Ireland, and then I don't believe it.
I heard a flash.
It was a bird just crapped on my cigarette packet.
I just heard flash.
Oh, it's that blackbird. Hey, clear off, little prick. I've been feeding him all day. He's been eating worms out of the ground. I've been digging up and he's been eating them.
So what is Eve doing? She should be chasing him.
She does. She was out earlier and she was like, but she looks at them and doesn't really, yeah. Oh, he's back again. So it's really funny. So I've been digging into the garden and when you sit down, the blackbirds come along and they're like ruffling through the soil and picking grubs and worms out. It's kind of cute.
Oh, that's
funny how we get back to basics. But what am I doing in Amsterdam? I wanted to leave Dublin. We were going to live in London. And then the opportunity came to live in Amsterdam. And it was a bit of a no-brainer because Amsterdam's a beautiful city. So
yeah, exactly. And I think now it's especially after everything that's happened already in the UK, it's good that you were in Amsterdam.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And it's kind of, I don't know, I didn't really like the idea of living in the UK. It was going to be for work, but yeah, it's funny. There's a funny thing about Irish people living in the UK. It's like moving next door. It's like, if you're going to move, then just move somewhere completely different.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I forgot to put our names. Sorry, guys. Like, I'm so professional. I had it all prepared, and then we had like, sorry, Tony, I need to put our names in. There we are. Now you can finally see who I'm talking to. By MrMatthews.
Yeah.
Because Tony's very strict on my layout. I was not allowed to crop. Hell, it has a comment here for you. Hell, Tony, I thought you quit smoking, you bad boy.
I did, Hal, and yeah, that didn't last very long. It did actually. It lasted quite a while, but yeah, I've got no willpower.
Oh,
But I
God.
don't smoke that much.
I have another interesting question from Jay. Is he in lockdown too?
Yes, everyone. Well, lockdown.
Yeah, it's a
Different countries have
difference.
different
Yeah,
definitions of lockdown.
exactly.
So in the Netherlands, it's kind of a little bit loose, worryingly so. Yeah, we can go out. We choose not to because we have common sense.
Yeah.
But some people don't, and I guess it's kind of like the same everywhere. Like in a lot of countries do go out, but yeah, no, we stay in just to save everybody. Including
Yeah,
ourselves.
I mean, I think that the staying in, it's not exactly about yourself, because if you want to take a risk for yourself, okay, go out, walk around naked, whatever. But the thing is, it is to not infect other people.
Yeah.
So I have more. This is funny because I didn't really prepare questions, but interesting questions are coming up. What's Tony's favorite Dutch food?
Oh, bitterballen.
Bitterballen.
Yeah. Oh, and eel as well.
Eel?
Yeah.
You like eel? Wow.
Eel. Yeah.
There's like but I think you have to talk a little bit about this whole phenomenon now, like about delivering food at homes and like in these times of crises. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think about all that, Tony?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think everybody should take advantage of the delivery platforms. Well, the good delivery platforms. I wouldn't touch Uber. That's like a different story. But yeah, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It gives people if you don't have to go out, then don't go out, and if having your food delivered is going to help that, then yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get here a very complicated, like long question, and you just have to give a very simple, quick answer on that, because that's always what I do. Because you already answered most of the question. Tony, where are you from? How is Amsterdam? Well, you've just been talking about that. How much are the rents in the houses there? No, just keep it short.
Yeah, they're comparable to most other European cities. Oh my God, the birds are going crazy, shitting everywhere. That was like a seagull that went by.
Well, the seagull you definitely don't want to be squatted by.
Well, I'm under some lovely trees here, so there at least. Yeah, it's comparable to most European cities.
Exactly.
It's a little bit less expensive than Dublin, say.
Is Dublin that expensive?
Yeah, Dublin's very expensive. It's always been very expensive.
Because somebody was just mentioning, this is Robert, he was saying Dublin is meant to be a nice city.
It's a nice city, yeah. It's really expensive to live in, though. It's one of the most expensive European cities. Which is really strange because it doesn't have the same amenities as like Amsterdam would or London would or Paris. But yeah, it's comparably expensive to Paris, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And what is your routine during the day in this lockdown? I mean, not in normal life, but like now in this lockdown. How does it look? Are you sleeping in till 1 o'clock? What are you doing, Tony?
I wake up at 6. I read the newspaper until 7. I get up and shower, and I'm in work for 9, and it is literally non-stop the whole day.
And you work at home, yeah, now because because it's you're obliged to telework, so you can't leave home so no meetings, everything is online.
Everything, yeah, and it's actually a lot more efficient. I get so much more done instead of. Like if you have a meeting at 11 and half 11, you're wandering around, you're trying to find a meeting room, you're trying to find the people in the meeting room. All of a sudden, if it's online, just
swipe the
over.
button, yeah, and then they're there.
And you're there, yeah.
That's what I think is so amazing now, like that everybody becomes suddenly so efficient online with like also live streaming. As I
Yeah, yeah.
said before, we were so embarrassed for years to be on live streaming on Periscope. We were so bad.
Yeah. We had so much fun though.
Yeah, no, we had so much fun, but we always,
Yeah.
it felt like going to an AA group or something, and like I and sitting down there, I'm a periscoper, and they're like looking at you like, what the heck are you? What are you talking about? And then somebody asked, what is the food Tony mentioned? What is it? What is a bitterball?
Bitterball is like a minced either. Is it veal? Is it veal?
Well, depends on the brand, but yeah, it could be
Yeah.
veal mixed with, or it's
With a bread, with sort of covered in a sort of a bread and then deep fried. Also, you can get it with cheese as well. It's quite tasty.
Yeah,
But stampot is also really good.
I know, but it's a bit Irish too, no? Like
Yeah, it's very Irish. It's
Yeah.
like cabbage and bacon and potatoes.
Exactly, it's
Yeah,
like a vegetable, any vegetable kind of situation, and with some gravy and a meat
Yeah.
or sausage or
And starch. Yeah.
yeah. And then like Nina was saying, I get less done working remote.
Oh, I guess it depends, really. It depends on your job. I mean, I work in the tech industry, so for me, I'm unbelievably, I'm so much more busier than I was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. So, and I guess it does depend on your job. It depends what you do. I mean, some people can't work from home, you know.
Yeah.
There's people in restaurants who can't work from home. Restaurants here are doing really interesting things. Like the higher end restaurants are now doing pickup. And some of the most amazing restaurants are doing the most cleverest thing where you have your food and they half cook it for you and then you bring it home and then there's the whole ceremony of finishing it off and it feels like you prepared it yourself even though you didn't. You just ordered it out. But yeah, people are adapting really quickly, which is really great.
Oh, really? I'm just pulling a picture of bitterballen just for some people that don't know what bitterballen is. But my computer is not very fast to do many tasks at the same time. So that feels like I'm sending like a message through the old telephone cable, you know? You know what I mean? Wait, I think I have it now. Let's see if that works. Downloads. Sorry, I'm trying to be super sonic here while I'm live. Oh, there are the bitterballen. Yes. So somebody asked what bitterballen are. That are bitterballen. And they're right in the middle of us, Tony. So we have a portion of bitterballen. Well, it's a very big portion. Like a few portions. It's like a fest. That's what they look like.
You normally get about 8.
Yeah,
6 or 8, I think.
6 I think is a portion, no?
Yeah.
Nina is saying maybe if I had more work, maybe better. And then I think that Chris said as well the same for him as Nina said. Then Robert had another question. Tony, can you speak Dutch?
Ja, ik spreek vlot Nederlands.
Oh ja, je spreekt heel goed Nederlands. Heel goed. Ja. Bravo. That question is answered. Then somebody says that these bitterballen look like hush puppies.
Aren't hush puppies the ice cream? The frozen
I
ice
don't
cream?
even know. And then somebody said, are they served with a sauce? Now it is all about the bitterballen.
Oh no, this mustard.
Yeah, mustard. You eat them with moutarde. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, it's like meeting or somebody else. Wait, let me just talk to you, Tony. I'm just returning. Hi, Tony. That's a long time ago.
It's ages. Really.
Ages, yeah. But it's really nice to meet each other like this.
Yeah, and it feels like you're here, right here.
Yeah, no, but I am right there. This is the fantastic thing.
Well, you need to be careful of the birds. Just
yeah. I will just hide, you know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, very good. Hush puppies are only dough, no meat.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Hush puppies here are ice, literally ice that is blended and has a food coloring and a flavor. So yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I have another question. Like this is just I'm making it up on the go. Like I'm just looking back at my stuff, what I did with the others. How do you see the future? like after the post-pandemic situation?
With a crystal ball.
Yeah, exactly. Your crystal ball.
How do I see it? I think the world is going to be a very different place. I think people are going to start appreciating the smaller things, and even something as simple as meeting your family or spending time with your family, but even down to how people work. I mean, do you have to spend all those days in your office when you can do it from home? Things like that. I think certain workers, certain parts of the workforce are going to be appreciated a lot more. The people that do just the normal everyday things, who all of a sudden are heroes today for people who need these services. But yeah, I think it's going to be different. I hope so. It's going to be like it's an event that we see once in a lifetime. I hope.
Yeah, it's like before Corona and after Corona, basically. Like
Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
the invisible war we're fighting. We're fighting.
yeah.
Um, I know that the comments are super slow, but is there anything else that people like to know about Tony? Just ask away now, because before we can't speak to him anymore. So we know you're Irish. We met in 2015. Yeah, let me ask you about Periscope. What
Yeah.
made you Periscope, Tony? How did you start that?
How? Oh, the very idea of being able to broadcast to the world like a TV channel and to reach such an audience was fascinating for me. It was completely. I was so excited when I saw the platform, and then just to be able to reach out and speak to people, just like that, it was yeah. And I thought, wow, this is like the future that people are just gonna, and it is really, except it changed in a
Yeah.
different way. Yeah, it wasn't necessarily Periscope as such, which is the company, or Twitter, but it was more the actual ability to live stream and to share your world with somebody, or to meet virtually somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who just says hi? Bonjour? Ollie! Ollie! Il est
Hey,
là!
Ollie.
Ollie! He's in the UK, being locked
OG,
up.
OG Ollie. I haven't heard from you in ages.
Well, Ollie is a YouTuber. He only watches YouTube. He's not very Periscope.
Oh, not Ollie from
Yeah,
Periscope.
no, he's only from Periscope, but he's now on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
No, because it's a bit more like it's a bit more balanced on YouTube.
Yeah.
Will Tony come back to Periscope?
Um, Probably unlikely, to be honest. But I mean, is Periscope going to be a thing for much longer, or is it just going to change into something else? I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be Periscope. It's
No, I
live
mean,
streaming.
no. Periscope at this stage is basically the still, and this is always what I say, the engine to Twitter Live. So
Twitter, yeah. We always said Periscope is Twitter video.
yeah, and
And for some reason, they've still decided to brand it as Periscope, and I don't know why, when it should actually, if you think of it from a logical brand point of view, it should be Twitter Live.
yeah, I think so too. But anyway,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter in the end. I think they want to keep our Periscope community. I just cut my finger. That's why I have like a little plaster.
Ooh.
I think that they want to keep the Periscope community out of the whole Twitter kind of situation. So that's why I think that they still keep the app Periscope, because the community of Periscope is such a different thing than Twitter, I think. But that's me personally. But I don't know.
Yeah.
We will see.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. Has Periscope changed much? Because I remember when we were there, it was a lot of fun at the beginning, and then it just got a little bit silly and silly.
yeah,
It's the
no,
only thing I could
a
use.
lot of haters, because we were just the most hated people on Periscope, and I'm just saying it out loud here. Ollie is saying it's been a long time, Tony. Peter says we miss you in Periscope. Will you find time to do personal again? Well, I think that I'm answering this for Tony. I think that's hard, but
Well, yeah, maybe. I think personal would be easier to do. Even then, even on a. Can you do that on Instagram Live?
yeah, but seriously, Instagram Live is only for celebrities.
Yeah, but personal. Can you do a private broadcast on Instagram Live? Probably not.
Oh, yeah, but you can come in our Zoom.
You use Zoom.
Huh?
You use Zoom.
No, we only use Zoom on Sunday night. Like we are with part of this community are on Zoom.
Ah, okay.
So you can come in Zoom and hang out and say
And
hello there.
my previous job for another global tech company, we
Yeah.
used Zoom a lot, but then they stopped using Zoom. They completely stopped it.
Yeah, but
And then
I'm using
they switched.
Skype. Look, I'm using
Yeah,
Skype. I'm back to Skype. I think Skype is fine. People don't even remember how to use Skype. Skype works perfectly fine. And
yeah.
look how clear our connection is, you know? So I don't understand why people,
Well, we use Google Hangouts a lot, but like you said, that's for business, though, right? I didn't realize it wasn't private anymore,
then
which is good.
somebody says Zoom is banned by Google. Then Nina says, what's the difference in Zoom? Well, the quality is much better, I think, in Skype than in Zoom. I think in Zoom everybody's so pixelated, but anyway. And then Hal said, I have no idea what you mean, Chantal. This is still about like the beginning of Periscope.
At the beginning. But
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember? So I get featured, and
Yeah.
it was so weird.
Yeah.
It was so weird because it was like, and I remember Hal. I was texting Hal that night, and it was like my phone wouldn't. I couldn't use my phone because I was getting so many notifications, and I didn't realize I was featured, and I thought my phone was hacked, and it was literally follow, and every time if somebody would follow me, a notification would come up, and it happened so much I couldn't use my phone, and then eventually it slowed down, and then I text Hal going, "What the hell's happening?" And he goes, "Oh, I think you've been featured," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
And then
because you
overnight,
got
it was
like over 40,000 people in one day, no? Or 50,000 people or something like
it was nearly 40,000 in one day. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
those times, they are so not now anymore. There's
Yeah.
that's
Well, they
just not
changed
possible.
they changed the algorithm and the backgrounds. They changed how it worked, and when we were using it, when somebody was in your broadcast, you would know.
Yeah, exactly.
And they just did something really weird. In the end, you couldn't tell then if there were people there or if you were just talking to a lot of ghosts. So they kind of messed it up a tiny bit.
If we talk, well, the ghosts are still not now because there's no more tourist buses. But the Periscope ghost would just pass like every night and every morning in the buses. They were just waving. They were doing their Periscope tour in Paris, like passing me and Claire and
Yeah.
You're a Maestro. But they couldn't find him though.
So I remember after being featured that anytime I switched it on, it would be immediately the broadcast would be just full of people. It would be just like colossal. I couldn't even read the comments. And then, of course, when I shared somebody else's stream, then you would get the same. So I remember there was a small community of people where everyone was friendly at first. And then everyone was like, "Oh, share me," because Kaizo just got featured just before me, and everyone was just like sniffing around him like flies on dung, to get.
No, I think you
share.
were featured first, then Kaizo, and he was over the weekend on. That's why he picked up over 100,000. You were the first one featured, and he was the second one featured. But he was on for 3 days, and that's how he picked up all those followers.
And so then the amount of people that would approach me going, "Oh, share me. And I was like, what? Why would I even share you? Just stop. So I remember I reached out to you, and we hadn't met at the time. And
go to the Eiffel Tower, you told me.
We had this funny competition, and I says, I'm going to share you. So, no, you decided to go to the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, I decided to go to the Eiffel Tower, yeah.
Because it was all about sharing, really.
Yeah.
And you went to the Eiffel Tower, and that was so funny. I still have that broadcast somewhere.
That was so funny. There was like 4,000 people at the same time, but they didn't. All the comments would just flood and try to keep up and like talk and go like blah, 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 because now they are moderated, the comments, but then it was just everything got in that stream. It was good times.
Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah. And then of course the people who I didn't share then decided to have a campaign against us, but it was like, whatever. Grow up.
Yeah, exactly. Because in real life, that's what I said, you share your real friends a little bit more than your not real friends.
Yeah, of course. Then didn't we have this competition where we hadn't met, and then it was like
the heart tap.
We were trying to see how many hearts you could get in one broadcast. because we were interested in experimenting and having fun, and like, what can we do with this? This is really fun, you know.
Yeah.
How can you make like thousands of people, or how can you influence thousands of people to do something, you know, without actually being in their presence? And we asked if somebody. I said it just came over my thoughts, and I thought, oh, if I get what was it, 100,000 or how many hearts? I can't remember. It was a specific number of hearts within a certain
We
time.
had to get to 1 million.
Yes. Okay, that was it. Yes.
Yeah.
And if I did, then I would go to Paris the next day. And I thought, there's
Exactly.
no way that people are going to do that.
Exactly.
And they did it. And I had to buy a ticket and go to Paris the next day.
Exactly. And then we met. I still have pictures from that. And then you met Claire, you met Euro, you met... who else did you meet?
Ariel?
No, there was that then? I think Ariel was later. No, Ariel was
Okay,
later. It
maybe.
was in the summer, but it was the journalist that was writing secretly about us and then decided not to write. Remember?
Oh, I remember him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Hel was also featured. Got 5,000 followers and shared both of you. Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
So
That's what it's all about.
it was really super good times. Super good times.
But for me, it was also interesting to see, because remember then the Van Gogh Museum asked
exactly. Yeah.
me to do a broadcast in 2 broadcasts, one of their exhibition and one in the restoration studio, which was amazing. And I was the first non-Dutch, non-employee to even set foot inside this new restoration studio. So that was really cool. And then, you know, working with Axel Nobel and just seeing how because now if you see the Van Gogh Instagram or Facebook, they do it really well. You know, they've got a good strategy.
Yeah, because also like now you can see the Rijksmuseum, how they are restoring the Nachtwacht, the big painting. So they have like cameras on it and you can basically follow every day the update, how it's going. And no, that is like really, that's really amazing. But anyway, that was going to come. And also with Facebook Live, and because of course Facebook Live arrives, I think, half a year later or something like that.
Yeah.
And then, but the only thing that I was missing was really hard to do in the beginning, and it was all very pixelated.
Yeah, but it was fun. And do you remember that you could switch the camera and the screen would turn upside down? It wouldn't flick with you, so you could have loads of fun with that. And it was really interesting. And then they changed it and made it just kind of, oh, you can't do that. I remember the developers were like, every time they do an update, they would do a test. And I remember the day they made the screen not rotate. And I was like, oh, but I can't do my upside down broadcast anymore. That's not fun.
Yeah, exactly. Because you had little tricks. I'm still doing them.
Yeah.
Tony would always do the same. Like, let me just find a little, like here, I have a little piece of cloth. And then Tony would go, oh, my lens is dirty. Go like this. That was always Tony.
When I'm in a call in a meeting with 4 or 5 people and the directors, and I go, oh, just a second. It's like,
so you're doing it live in a meeting. That's funny. Oh yeah, so the butterflies, and then Ollie said in the beginning, wait, let me just light it up. In the beginning it was raw and broken, and it made it fun.
Yeah,
well,
exactly,
also the controversy, Ollie, was like, it was like we really had this European kind of pack. We had Amsterdam, London, Paris. Where's Ollie from again?
Oxford.
Yeah, no, somewhere around there. Yeah, so we were all this packed and we were all, together. Because, of course, you had all these really big broadcasters that were doing the super hard scam or something.
Oh, my God, yeah.
They had the super hard scam. They were giving... No, it was not super hard. They were hearting each other or buying hearts.
Just hearts, yeah, because there was a list of people with the most hearts. And I think Euromeister was up there somewhere as well. And
yeah. And we all joined the party too late, and we were basically the outlaws,
I had no interest in hearts.
We were just like I thought it was totally hilarious. Sorry, guys, we sound like old people just talking about the old days.
What was funny
We
is
had
we just
all
didn't care and we had
we had
fun.
all the joys of Europe versus watching some light turn off every night again and again and again, and I can't stop laughing. Someone turning the light off again. Oh my
And then
god!
there was because it was a disruptor when it was released. It really did disrupt. The Rijksmuseum didn't know how to cope with, say, me, for example, walking in and doing a live stream, and so they approached me. Then they were like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah. But this is exactly what now you can't. It's not really done anymore to go in and just live stream it. I'm just saying hello to a few people. It's like Adam is saying hello. There's urban myths, legends. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, there's quite a few people from the old days, so that's good.
And
Yeah,
of course, there was open fridge.
Open fridge, yes.
Oh,
Open fridge. Can you open your fridge?
here come the police.
Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, there's the police. Hello, police. Wave, you're live. You're live. You're live on Periscope. Hi. Greetings from Minneapolis. Hello, Minneapolis. Yeah, good old Periscope times. Fantastic it was. Like but it gave me stress as well.
Yeah, it was stress.
It was stress, and it was fun, and it was always to be truthful to yourself as well, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, it was kind of like the Tiger King.
Oh wait, one second. Somebody says, Facebook is hookers and hoodlums. Periscope is real people like Chantal. Thank you, Urban Legends. Somebody said, maybe Open Fridge should come back since everyone is at home. That's a good one, actually. That's a good one for you, Tony. Write that one down.
That's for leaves, Sim. That's for leaves. Sorry. Okay. I just sent husband at the shop to buy a reg, and he came back with a leaf thingy. That's fine.
Oh, Earl never saw the Open Fridge. But yeah, let's talk Tiger King.
Well, that's kind of what reminded me of things. I watched Tiger King and I thought, oh my god, this is so social media, really.
Well,
it was just like drama.
Exactly.
It was like the old days. It was like, oh, people were feeding off each other's negativity. It was like, oh, okay, that's a bit weird. Whatever.
Like when I started to watch, it was, hi, Mary of London. Do you remember Mary of London?
I think so.
Yeah. No, I had that same feeling with Tiger King. I started to watch, but Tim and I got sucked straight into it. We were just like, like, oh my god, what's happening here? But I felt so embarrassed as well for all the broadcasting. Earl is saying, yes, Tiger King was social dumpster fire.
Yeah.
And then somebody saying, hello, people over the world. Hello, Ronald. Yeah, no, Tiger King, it is like... Yeah, Ollie, exactly. That's what I told Tony before. Tiger King is like Periscope, but with few narcissists.
Yeah, with fewer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just the main ones. Yeah, this is exactly what it is. Yeah.
Then Hal says, it's nice to see you two having a fun, relaxed conversation. Yeah. It's good, guys, if you type the questions in as well, because then I can interact. Tony can't see it, but I can feed them to him. So that is like the whole idea of this coffee chat. But somebody asked before, do you like coffee?
Do I like coffee? I love coffee.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that a trick question?
No, somebody asked that before. Then somebody is like going back to Bill. Tony and Orion ice skating.
Oh, yeah, that was fun. Yeah. And Orion, we had great fun as well. We go to London and just have a giggle.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because I remember seeing Orion when he was broadcasting first, and I was like, you need to be careful, because he was like wandering around the streets of London live streaming, and I felt like you needed to protect him, because I thought, shit, you're just going to get in trouble. Be careful. But he was well able to mind himself, though.
Yeah. No, he's streetwise. Molly Bob is saying, Twitter is bitter. The people I choose to watch on Periscope make me happy. Well, that is what I said already before. Like, Periscope is more community based and different from Twitter in that way. But in the end, it's still an engine to the Twitter life. Somebody says, I'm debating watching Tiger King or not. Is it worth it? Shouldn't we all read more books?
Well, it's very lowbrow entertainment, if that's your kind of thing. It's a little bit Jerry Springer, but it's kind of an interesting social observation.
Yeah, observation. Yeah. It's not an experiment, it's an observation, exactly.
Yeah.
And also how the celebrities are reacting on it, because like the celebrities are like, oh, free Tiger King and blah blah blah.
No, this is terrible, but that man was awful. He abused
animals. He was wrong. He was totally wrong. It is abuse. It's abusing animals. It is totally, it's totally wrong in all ways. It's wrong, Tiger King.
Yeah. And the only victims in that whole thing are those poor animals, the cats.
Yeah,
they're the only victims.
So somebody, like I see Adam. Adam, did you ask me something? Because I see somebody's waving at you, but all my comments disappeared. Earl says not worth it. Well, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, we're not really spoiled for choice. It's kind of a little bit sad if you think in a global pandemic and at a time when everybody's at home, the thing on everyone's lips is
to watch Tiger
Joe.
King. Yeah. Tiger Joe. Yeah, that was like. What's the topic? You mean of Tiger King? It's like basically animal abuse. That's basically
so people who own big cats.
Yeah.
And there's a community of them, and they're all absolute nut jobs, and they all hate each other, and they all get to social media and trying to attack each other, and that's why we were kind of making the comparison to Periscope.
Yeah, and then Ollie says the victims are the big cats and the dead missing husband. He didn't do too well. But who was it? Carol? What's her name? Carol something? No.
The cat Carol. I saw somebody had taken her name and says, "Oh look, you can pick Corona out of, so you can spell Corona with her name." So it's like Carol is to blame for Corona. Yeah, the dead husband, if he's actually dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, I just have to. That is like somebody mentioned some names in here that shouldn't be mentioned, and if that's what you like to do, then I'm not very pleased with that. So just be warned.
Oh no, the name that shall not be mentioned.
Exactly. Apparently, Carol faces haters every day now. Oh my
but she's
God.
just as bad. She's crazy. She was like, "Oh, I'm an animal activist, but I'm going to charge all these people to come and look at these big cats, even though I really love them and I don't think they should be abused. And everyone that works for me works for free because I'm a master manipulator of social media and people." Yeah, they're all just as bad as each other. They're terrible, terrible, bad people.
Also, Joe was married to a woman and has an adult child now.
Yeah, probably. Tiger Joe?
But I sent you that interview that they did with the ex-boy. No, not with the husband that he has now, and he mentioned that about the adult child, I think.
Oh, okay.
In that interview.
Yeah, I didn't read that. That was the third husband, though, right?
I don't know how many husbands he had.
Well, he had two in the show. Remember the two got married?
Yeah. He got married at the end. Oh, but we're spoiling the whole story. Sorry, spoiler alert. We're just talking. Sorry, you guys. We are like. Sorry, we should not discuss all this.
Chantal, Jesus.
What, Tony? Sorry.
Yeah.
You are coughing, somebody says. Yeah. I am locked up for 26 days in my house and I picked up corona in my house. What do you think that I maybe have hay fever and I'm taking pills and all that kind of stuff, trying to not to cough here? If you look back at my 5-year-old periscopes, you hear me coughing like crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to say hi. Hi, Ashfaq. That's such a weird name when I say it.
You sure it's not one of those joke names?
No, it's not. No. No. Oh, no. Um,
So how do you find the lockdown? Is it hard going? Because I mean, you're way more lockdown than we are.
yeah, we are really total lockdown. We can't do anything. We can maximum get out of the house for 1 kilometer, what is like half a mile for Americans. My major hay fever will start soon. Will make supermarket shopping difficult. Yes, because like me,
Yeah,
I'm
everyone.
coughing.
Yeah, I know. It's every.
Yeah,
If you
like for
sneeze on
me,
it,
I like I have a scarf, and when I feel like I have to cough, I just make sure I'm not going into a shop. No, the thing is like it's hard being locked up 26 days. I think like now it becomes, because we're gonna hear on Monday till when it's gonna last. At least I think till like 4th of May. That's what I expect.
at least,
But
yeah.
but Paris will be one of the last one that will be really be integrated because we are such a
Condensed
yeah,
city.
exactly.
Yeah.
We're such a condensed city, so it is really really hard to do this. I mean,
Yeah.
I am cheery every day, like I'm very cheery online. I'm very positive but at the moment, like now it's actually quiet, but we have like ambulances, like today was crazy, yesterday was crazy. And that just makes it so real, that you have like serious, like, people are dying, point.
Yeah.
That's it. And, I'm not going to die. I think. Well, one day, but but I don't think now. But like I see, for example, I just needed to go quickly down to the supermarket. I can go out for that, like down here. I see my 90-year-old neighbor without a mask. Totally, she lost her mind. She's standing in front of the letterbox. She doesn't even know what she's doing. She's just standing there. And she just went out, and you're just like, Jesus. Like, it's so surreal what happens. That woman should not even be out.
Yeah.
This.
I've got a visitor. Can you see?
Oh, like that's a meerkoetje, we say in Dutch.
Meerkoetje.
A meerkoetje. Like it dives, yeah? Yeah, there it went! Yeah, that's a meerkoetje. That's exactly what I meant. It dives and there it went. Somebody is saying this must be the longest I can remember seeing Tony live in Amsterdam without someone ordering him to show the red light district.
Go to a coffee shop. That was so fun. Every time people would ask go to a coffee shop, I go, yeah, we're coming down. It's just at the end of the street. And then, you draw it all out, and then eventually you go to Starbucks, and it's like, oh, look, it's a coffee shop.
Exactly. This is so funny. Yeah. And then, like, I just started streaming Tiger King, and I already feel like I need a shower. These people are awful. Exactly, that's exactly what it is. But
that's exactly
there is some people that also the time Chantal and Tony driving in Paris. Oh, did we have one of those little cars like that I rented probably?
Oh, like, my God, yeah, the Autoleap.
The Autoleap, they don't have them anymore. What a shame.
Oh, really?
No, they stopped it. Well, now they couldn't have been around anymore with everybody. And then Hal said, yes, they giggle all the time when they are together.
Oh, do you remember the actual the meetup in Paris with Kevon? It was hilarious, and we took it we were taking a limo. It was like, where are we going? Somewhere special. And that was just really weird. It was like, okay,
no,
what are you even here?
It was funny.
Yeah.
Bye, Ashfaq. Be calm. It's still a weird name. Maybe I say it wrong, I just mentioned his name wrong. Ronald was saying duck, duck, duck. No, it's not a duck. It was a meerkoet. What is a meerkoet in English? You saw it.
Meerkoet. I mean, I call them water hens, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know the English term or name for them. Any more things you want to know about Tony, about me, about us, about life, about... I definitely cannot monetize this video because you mentioned the disease too many times. To who?
Oh, really?
To him who mentioned the disease. Yeah.
Oh, really? Is that a thing?
Yeah. If they can hear it, and then straight away the monetization is off.
Oh.
Well, I've not monetized yet, but in case every time I would mention the words, yeah, it's a coot. It's a coot.
Coot. Okay.
Yeah, I called it a meerkoet.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a coot. So it's Adam Jeffries back. Hell is back. Are we having a bad connection? Because on my phone it looks so very clear.
Mm.
Doesn't it look good? Can you see me? Look.
Yeah, it looks great.
How great we look.
Hey.
Hey, Tony. I think... Oh, we missed it. What does Tony miss about Ireland?
My family.
Oh, yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Nothing
Adam
else.
was saying, isn't it herring season right now in Amsterdam?
Yeah, it could. Is it herring season? Is the start of summer? I think so. May? Is it May?
I think it's still early for herring season, Adam.
Yeah.
It's still too early. I think they're going to be caught late. And Periscope froze on my end.
No, it's a conspiracy.
Exactly. It's a conspiracy. Yeah. Oh,
they're joking.
Mine is also frozen, actually. My Periscope has crashed. Well, we are too good looking for this.
Yeah.
My Periscope crashed too. Let me see if it's... because I was fine and then suddenly crash.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy. It's Periscope themselves. They're trying to censor us and choke the comments.
I think it's April that he says about the herring. I restarted it. Me too. Mine too. Gee, Periscope is like crunching us, you know, like
Yeah.
So it did freeze, but now fine. That was weird. I know that Adam is a photographer, and he prefers this layout for Skype, for the Skype calls. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think I watched Adam. Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy. And you guys did a really nice interview together, actually.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
Thank you. He was quite funny because he did a lot of research. So what's the research you did of me, Tony? Come on, bring it on.
I've been looking at your Instagram and seeing your class of 1999 photo.
Yeah!
You haven't really changed.
I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a nice photo.
It's really, it's weird to see myself. That's pre-Bobby times. I didn't change, I know. Adam just needs more energy. He's way too laid back. That's very funny, Earl. That's very funny. That's very funny. What are you doing on the floor? Are you trying to smoke, or what are you doing?
No, me? I don't smoke.
What are you like...
I was checking to see if the connection was okay.
Yeah. So you're like, oh, I have to pick up bird shit. Oh, Eve, the cat, I have to pet the cat. That is the whole excuse.
Yeah.
No, that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good. So what is the rest of your day? Because we should stop. I'm way too long online now.
Yeah, I'm going to finish my garden. As you can see, it is looking like this. So I need to plant that grass and those grass, and there's some ferns or farren.
Yeah. And show me also the water, like the canal from there, like.
Oh.
Wow, nice. Oh, look at that reflection! You can do all the upside down Instagrams.
Yeah, I haven't done them in a while actually, but yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said, how Chantal get an iPhone XXX with X-ray vision? Yes, I do. I get an iPhone with X-ray vision. And then you stay all young. And, you know, because it X-rays my face as well. And then I look all younger. I mean, I don't want to give... Wow, beautiful. You're so lucky. You're so lucky, Tony, living where you're living. Look, but I have these lights in front of me. When I switch off the lights, I'm suddenly not as pretty anymore.
No,
See?
you're always as pretty.
I need the light. The light makes me soft and younger, and I can't sit like you in the garden. But Tony, yeah, so the life will change, less traveling, so it will also be a bit weird for us when we're gonna. Luckily, we just saw each other because I just saw you in Amsterdam 2 weeks before the lockdown, I think.
Yeah.
I saw you in February.
February, yeah.
Was it? Yeah, February. I saw you,
Yeah.
and a month before the lockdown. So that was good. And I have this beautiful tulip on my balcony from the. Yeah, you
that's
can't
really cool.
see it, but it's really tall and pretty, and that is from the flower market, the floating flower market, your favorite spot on the Periscope.
Hey.
But when we're gonna see each other again, we don't know.
Yeah, soon, hopefully.
Yes, soon. But well, we can see it. We can see each other like this.
Yeah.
Ah, you cycling Periscope. Remember that?
Yeah. You can't do that anymore. It's illegal to have your phone in your hand when you're on your bike.
Yeah, but you can put it on. I mean, I have a helmet now with the thing.
Oh, cool.
And then when I pass by, I'm not using it, but when I pass by, people are always suspicious and looking at me like, are you having a webcam on your head? You know, and it's just only the mount. But it's very heavy when you have like the phone on your head, but it's funny. I have to leave for the UK government daily update. See you soon.
Yeah. I have to
okay. Yeah, bye,
really
Adam.
badly.
You have to go pee. Go pee. We all pee. We all have to pee. Thank you so much, Tony, by Mr.
Thank you,
Matthews.
Chantal.
Make sure to follow Tony by Mr. Matthews on Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, wherever. He's by Mr. Matthews everywhere. You can find links. And hopefully he will come back for a coffee soon.
Yeah. And shall we do a virtual kiss?
Okay.
Mwah.
Totally missed kissing. I couldn't see that, but sort of it went the right way. Exactly. So one more applause for Tony.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, and see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.